Alright, super quickly through quests, dungeons, and fates, I have earned enough to talk to the Serpent Personnel Officer, apply for a promotion. Your present rank is Serpent Private 3rd Class. In order to be promoted to Sergeant Private 2nd Class, Serpent Private 2nd Class, you must fulfill the following requirements. Spend 2,000 seals. Boom. In the sight of the elementals, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Serpent Private 2nd Class, and all rights and privileges associated with the title. Go forth and do that which brings peace to the 12's Wood and honor to our name. Will do, schmildo. Apply for promotion again. Your present rank is Serpent Private 2nd Class. In order to be promoted to Serpent Private 1st Class, you must fulfill the following requirements. Spend 3,000 seals. Done and done. In the sight of the elementals, blah blah blah. Second, Serpent Private 1st Class, rights, privileges, blah blah. To do the next one, the present rank is Serpent blah blah blah. Need 4,000. I have 1671, so that'll be the thing I work on next. Yeah, okay. And then while I'm here, I can't do that yet. I could have hired a retainer, but I really don't need one right now. I don't have enough stuff. I will eventually. Tayo Mui at the Gridanian Azerite Ethernet Plaza. Broadening Horizons. That gives me an earring that ain't too shabby. Yeah, okay. So it's called Broadening Horizons. It just gives you passage through the White Wolf Gate. Mercy, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Gridania well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond our White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to Franchemontio, F-R-A-N-C-H, E-M-O-N-T-I-A-U-X. Franchemontio, I'm just going to call him the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me before long. Let's go do that pretty quickly. He is that way, so I'll just sprint. Come and sprint on your door. I probably should have gone across the bridge, but I'll still make it. Or will I? I'm not sure. No, I won't. It's okay. I don't think I would have made it anyway. Would have had a couple seconds to spare. Franchemontio, a wood whaler with a spear and green armor, and a black mask across his eyes. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. White Wolf Gate pass, hand over. You have papers? Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Mercy. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. And I'm going to pick up the tank earring, because I just like to have all the help I can get when I'm tanking. Cause my healers much less armory chest, much less annoyance overall. And then we're gonna go over. This has been a short video so far. That was the intention. I'm gonna use the Ethernet here to. Oh, Red Mage, kind of looking curious, kind of cool. Jump over the Lancers Guild, just because it's the fastest way to the docks. I like to save money when I can, because I might try to be buying gear for, if not Dragoon, then for healer and tank. Tank specifically, just to make sure I have the best as I go. Because again, as a tank, I like to stress my healer as little as possible. Which is interesting because most tanks seem to stress their healers, aka usually me in those situations, as much as possible. By pulling 3 groups or more. Well, like 3 groups, 2 to 3 groups. And then there are tanks that don't know the mechanics, so they will way overpull. Anyway, let's go back here. This should be faster, I think. Lemur. Weevil. I am in Eastern Shroud. Lots of tall trees. I'm in a thorny kind of area. Bramble patch kind of spot. Now I'm out of it. Got those Ziz Gordons, kind of like the Spinosaurus looking bird-like things. And we're talking to Komuxio, one of our favorite Sylphs. Believe in Your Sylph is the name of this quest. Cutscene fade to black. Komuxio does a little spin in the air. This one has been expecting a walking one. This one fetches Elder One. She looks up. Elder One just comes down of her own accord without being fetched. And Elder One is the kind of grandmotherly looking sylph. She's got a lot of white shading as opposed to like the green of a lot of the other sylphs. And then the little grandmotherly glasses that sit on her nose, on the bridge of her nose. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Eden and Papa Limo come walking up. Aye, there you are, Mercy. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds, your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. Ida kind of giggles. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why, I do have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am, says Ida. They nod at each other. You say something. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seetsier. And you hand the missive to, I think, Frixio, yeah. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramuh. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seetsier wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horned One Kane Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramuh to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramuh was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. It's kind of a cutscene, fades to black again inside the cutscene, and you can see Lord Ramuh silhouetted by a lot of sunlight and trees. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how, so this one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramuh. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramuh. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramuh is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. Alright. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramuh's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramuh. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kane Senna. She hands it to you. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramuh to rest. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. They kind of do like a brotherly, sisterly mock fighting thing. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. Ida waves, Papalimo bows. The honor is this one's. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. They keep calling Frixio a dude. I would have said grandma, female, but... Please wait, Walking One Mercy, she says after Ida and Papalimo walk off. This one is yet to give Walking One a token of one's appreciation. And from on top of her hand, floating above her hand, is a purple crystal. When these ones summoned Lord Ramuh, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon a Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. The crystal floats over to you, and you do the whole hand raise, kind of like you're holding a bowl thing, and the crystal floats between them, and it fades to black. And you're floating in darkness with those like two concentric circles of light. And now there are 3 crystals. And then it fades to white, and then you're back in the realm of the living. This one is not mistaken about Walking One. You open your eyes. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. I don't even know where they are, so as safe as they can be. Before Walking One's returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble, says Komuxio. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Okay. I'm back in control of my body. Go mostly east and a tad north along this like bridge. And there's a spot where I will type /lookout, all one word. And it'll give me a cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Beyond this spot to the east are like dark versions. I didn't do it in the right spot. It's very finicky. Cutscene fade to black. You see dark purplish versions of the Sylphs kind of floating around. Just kind of minding their own business, theoretically patrolling maybe. There are tempered Sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. And then we're back in our body again. to go to Redania. Gonna eat some food after I turn this in. Good time to sprint because I will be gone for a while eating food, so it'll definitely be refreshed by the time I get back. Versailles, hey Louis. Ah, Private Valkyr, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? Hand him the letter from the Elder. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramuh. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we do not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seeds here will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they will bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You've done our nation a great service, Private Valkyr. You will not be forgotten. Turn that in. And end of video. See you soon.